Jack, I've reached Krieger's archives. I'm entering them now. Don't worry, we'll be off this rock before you know it.
Val, try and be careful. I don't want to make rescuing you some kind of habit.
Jack, you should have the first junction on your compass now. I'll mark the other locations as soon as you activate that one.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Far Cry 1 walkthrough on the PC. This is on the realistic difficulty setting. This is mission... what is this mission? Regulator. There's some ammo here on the left. This is one of those crap missions that kind of... well, when you're trying to record a walkthrough, makes your life pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. So we want to switch to the sniper's rifle here. Get out your binoculars, mark a bunch of guys off. More importantly though, we want to take care of these guys here. And I always miss them. So I'm going to back off mainly because I don't want to be caught. So there is some guys here. Alright. I like to use this truck as my hold point, so I can lean out like so. Okay, door's open. It's quite a good little hold point. Can throw some rocks, not grenades like I've done so many times. Okay, sounds like someone's coming over. Normally I like to take out the three guys in yellow down the end there because they hop in a truck, go across the map. They're a little bit annoying to deal with, not too bad, they've got low health, but if you can get away with shooting them, it will help a lot. Okay, looks like we got someone coming over. Now what we can do is, while we're here, just quickly take this guy out. It's just a sniper. It's a shame that I can't get to his ammo. Throw a couple of rocks. Just want to see if we can get some more. Really would like these guys to come over. I can hear them moving around out there. Question is, where are they? Okay. Well, this is the part I don't like, where you have to make your way up. Stairs are annoying. Okay, what do we got here? We got this guy down here, so gonna just lean over, see if I can get him. Okay, he's done. What else have we got out here? Okay, there is someone else coming. Here he is there. Just gonna run around the backside. Oh. I'm gonna take him out. When they get really close to the railing like that, it's really hard to coax them over. Okay, I think that should be everyone. Now there is normally 3 orange guys here, and I think I only killed 2. Yeah, okay, so there goes the last guy. I'm not going to chase him down just yet, and that is because, well, he's far away. I don't want to alert other enemies just yet. So we're going to mark some people off on the map here. Gonna come around on this side.
Again? Ever since I started working over here.
There's a couple of guys
Maybe you
here
eat
as
too
well.
much. No, man, I'm on this.
Alright, so primary goal, once everyone's kind of marked off here, is to take care of this guy in the rocket launcher. So what I like to do is zoom right in, ignore the glare, try and take him out. Okay, he is done, which is good, so we need to just sort of hightail it back to here. And what I like to do is throw a couple of rocks. By a couple, I mean lots. Because what I like to do is get these guys that are around here. Coax them over. I'm going to use this door again as my hold point. Can be really hard to get them to come over sometimes. Sort of going to just sort of keep throwing rocks in hopes that they come over. Looks like one of them at least is. The other one might have to hunt down if he doesn't come over. Come on. This is where this game's frustrating, is you have to go slow. If you can't run and gun this map on this difficulty level, it's like 2 shots. You're pretty much dead, so... Come on. sound frustrated because I think I've died like 9 times in this level. There's never a guaranteed like method, just tactics you can use. Almost got to the end of my last recording and then died. Okay. Damn. I was hoping... Oh, this guy's coming. He's like running. Any lucky he'll come over to my side of town. It's really just these 2 enemies on the left. Okay. With any luck, that should be everyone. Okay. What I'm now going to do is take care of a guy who's manning like a big old machine gun here. I'll take care of him. Take care of this guy. I do want to take care of this guy first. Come on. Ugh, that's not good. I need to save as much of this ammo as possible because, if I'm honest, we're gonna need a lot of it for later. Okay, that means I have to make a choice of who to pick off next. So, I think the best state of play is to see if I can lure, or at least get a bit of advantage on that guy down there. It's going to be hard. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so he's there. It's going to be hard. Huh. That went better than I thought. Alright. So I got 6 bullets. There are 5 more enemies that I need to take care of. Not a lot of room for error. This area on the right is optional. You don't have to do this. But what I like to do is come over here, walk along here to trigger these guys, and they'll start making their way along. Now there's 4 enemies. Sometimes only 3 come out. Normally in my practice runs there's been 4. Looks like we got 4. Last failed recording there was 3. Don't know where that fourth guy is going, but okay. So what I would recommend doing, waiting for this fourth guy, get further down here. Just so people don't run off. So when he comes on this right side of the tree here, I think that's... stupid mouse. I think that's where I want to take my shot. Come on, mouse. Ooh. Just gonna take my time here. Eventually they should come out of hiding. They'll be behind these trees. Interesting. Haven't had this situation before. This is the worst case scenario with this game where you can't get enemies to come out of hiding. We can deal to them, of course, but the other option is I could try and go over this bridge here. There's one there. This is gonna be hard. Here's your friend. Oh, gave me a mild heart attack. Okay, he's there. Oh, I knew that was going to happen as well. So frustrating. Stop moving around. Okay. Now, don't normally walk on this, but we do need to take care of this guy. Wherever he's gone. Looks like he's moved from his post, which is less than desirable. He can't really go too far. Okay, there he is there. Now, I've only got one bullet. And this blows. Because he's really far away. I wonder if I lie down if that will help. Got him. Okay. That was a lucky shot. This game, man, it's hard. Especially on this difficulty. I've heard it's one of the more challenging games. You know, you hear about those old video games that show no mercy. Well, I can tell you this is one of them. It's a fun game if you're not trying to record a walkthrough. If you're trying to record a walkthrough, man, I tell you, it's hard because you can't die. You got to do the whole thing in one hit, and there's so many things that can go wrong. Now there is a hut over on this hill, so what I might do is go up onto this tree here and see if I can mark some enemies off on the map. Might be a bit too steep. Yep. Just. Okay. Not quite as useful. Ugh, so dark. Can't see anything. That's alright. If the 4 guys didn't come out, then you've got to deal with 3. But there should only be 2 enemies here. So I'm just going to remain crouched. Just going to wait just a couple of seconds to let my thing recharge here. That should do it. Okay, that was lucky. They can be pretty hard to deal with, those 2. I've had them just absolutely just bulldoze me. Okay. There are some grenades. Health. Of course, ammo if you need it. Now I'd be very, very careful that you don't let any grenades off, because you don't want to alert the next 2 enemies, which are in between this gap here, over the bridge. Now there is 2. It's hard to see, but you can just see that guy on the left of the pylon there. Generally what I've found is that guy on the left will stay put when you take out the guy on the right. Just want to be careful in case there's any enemies still left alive here. Plenty of people have died. If you need ammo, it's ammo. We're going to take this flying fox over first, so I wouldn't mind taking these guys out. What I like to do is sort of remain crouched from here onwards, and I like to walk up the little ramp for the handrail and guardrail on the side of the bridge. I'm going to make our way over. Yes, it's slow. But I'd rather go slowly than, you know, the alternative. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch over to my P90. I'm going to let this recharge just for a moment, like so. And what we're going to do is take this guy out. And then this guy on the left of him. And that should be all the enemies here. Okay. Up here is the rocket launcher if you want it. This ladder is an absolute pain in the ass to get up. Often end up falling. There's some P90 ammo, whatever you call it, as well as some health. As far as I can tell, there is no armor until further on in the level. Most people, when they do this level, instead of going around like I did over this side, they come around to that left side. So as you're facing, of course, south towards the marker on this side here. It's really your own sort of preference. It's a very dark map as well. Okay, make our way on this side of the ladder. I'm going to sprint. Seems to help getting up these ladders. Quite often they're worse than Half-Life's. Come around to this flying fox here. I do kind of wish it went a little slower so you can kind of enjoy the ride over. Okay, so this next part is, this next sort of area isn't too bad. It's the next sort of couple of doors onwards that get really hard. So there's about 4 or 5 enemies here, and you can either go through this door here on the left, or you can use this switch here and get the jump on them if you want to be heroic. I'm going to go on the left side. I want to play it safe so I can use this as kind of like a hold point to, you know, sneak out and get some enemies. Okay, let's see what we can do here. And I've already taken a little bit of damage. There should be one more guy here. Whoa. You absolute scumbag. And see how quickly you lose your armor? There's some ammo up here and health that I very much would like to get to. This game, its physics can be a little bit jank. Okay, it's not the end of the world, but you really, for this next section, you really needed to reserve that armor. Ah, that stinks. That's alright. There's a bunch of guys in here as well. Now sometimes other enemies will come in from the next room. I've only got one more shotgunner. Now definitely just gonna stay put for just a moment. And that's purely because there are 2 heavily armoured guys in blue in this next room over there. And holy crap, can they destroy you. There is a bunch of ammo around here. You want to remember this guy's shotgun. And what we're going to do, some night vision goggles if you didn't have them already, as well as the first of 3 key cards we need to get total. Right, I feel like I want to use a flash grenade on this next section.
I'm getting heat spikes throughout the building. There may be many lethal areas.
Now, I didn't want to destroy these windows, and that is mainly because I wanted to use them as cover. Now, you just want to keep an eye on behind you as well, because enemies like to go through this door here. This is one of those horrible areas where you gotta cover your ass. That's annoying. I hear doors opening. There is one more guy down here that I can't seem to get. Okay, there's another guy alive down here somewhere. This area is a pain in the ass. Man, in my practice runs, it's been hard, but it hasn't, been this difficult. There is someone else still here that I can't find. And knowing my luck, I've had it in the past where they hide and they're almost impossible. And my stupid night vision takes so long to recuperate. It's just a pain. It is just a pain. Okay. Just gonna wait just a moment, because there are enemies further up and ahead and everything. There's a little bit of armor here, as well as some armor down in here, and some health further over here. Let's just do a quick search with the binoculars, because using the binoculars doesn't use up the valuable night vision. Okay. I think we are good to proceed. Third and final key card is over here. You want to grab that. Now there's smoke grenades and stuff over here, as well as the armor that I mentioned over here. There it is there. Now there's normally a guy in here. These guys are vicious. Absolutely vicious. I believe there's only 2 of them so far. So I'm going to turn this valve. Gonna unlock this first door here.
Okay, you're near the first junction. Increase pressure to maximum. Well done. The next location is now marked.
Gonna go back out and around, avoiding the toxic fumes. I am gonna make just a brief pit stop just to make sure I grab smoke grenades. Okay, gonna go to this valve here.
What's going on over there? Whatever, not my problem.
Okay, I'm here. Second junction now at 100%.
The last location is now marked.
Is that someone there?
This last guy comes through the door in a hazmat suit. He is lethal.
Just nerves, I guess.
Okay, so if you can use this and get over to the left as quickly as possible, you can get the headshot on him. So let's see how we go. And he makes a pretty funny sound.
That's
Okay, right. This next part sucks. It sucks. There are probably 15 enemies. There's no really nice way to do this. So here we go. Oh, he got me. Always, always, always. Gonna use this part here as my whole point.
Where did he go?
For enemies that come
Where
through.
is he?
There is quite a number of enemies here. And I honestly, the best method I find is sticking well back here. Throw in a few rocks. See if you can coax people over. And there's, I believe, a few different waves. So we've done the first wave, we're on the middle wave. The last wave, there's more enemies that come down from the top. Name of the game on this part is Absolute Patience. There is a little bit of armor, which if I don't take too many more hits, should top me up to full.
Where is he?
A few more enemies here. Now, unfortunately for me, there's a third wave. Yep. There's no good way I'm gonna have to go forwards. What you can do is blow that up and go back, and hopefully that lures some more of the enemies. Ah, bloody door. I just feel like there are more. Normally moving forwards will make them spawn. Oh, my instinct is telling me there are more because I've had more come down before, but I guess at some point we just need to make the move. Problem is there's no cover. Doesn't help that this bloody door here keeps opening and shutting. Okay. So, if you've made it this far and no one's come out to get you, you've killed all the enemies on this level. There's just no cover. I mean, look how thin these posts are. So there's a new weapon that I'd highly recommend picking up if I can find it. It's the M4. So I'm going to drop the whatever this is, AK M4 assault rifle there. It uses the same ammo. Just so paranoid that someone's still, you know, left alive. Okay, make our way around. And unfortunately, we have a very challenging section coming up. But first, I'm going to go in here.
When you get to the control panel, reverse the main flow. That will cause a major cascade and destroy the regulator core.
I'll take your word for it.
Looks like the old voice actor for Doyle there got switched. Okay. Gonna take care of 2 enemies in here.
You gotta be joking. How are we gonna lost him.
Okay. There's only 2 enemies there, and it uses the same ammo as the M4, this weapon. Okay, the next section sucks. I have switched over to smoke grenades. These are critical to providing you cover. Basically, the players, once you hit this switch, sorry, I'm just flicking through my weapons here. Once you hit this switch, this door will open up. There'll be 2 enemies on the left and 2 on the right. The idea is you want to take out the 4 enemies first, as quickly as you can, because we need to run over to the right hand side, lay down smoke grenades and shoot the vent open. There are 2 helicopters that will come in, dropping off I think like 6 enemies per helicopter. They are incredibly lethal. I have survived the shootout before. It's extremely hard though. I've yet to be able to repeat that. I've died probably about 15 times, and the best method I've seen is just to avoid the combat altogether. Okay, I need to push the switch.
Great work, Jack. Main power is down. I'm moving into the archive. When I come out, I'll be using one of the ventilation shafts. It should be easy for me to find you on my way out. Stay in the shaft, keep your head down, and wait for me there.
Finally, a suggestion I can agree with. I'm real good at staying put and waiting.
Okay.
Found him!
Okay, I'm gonna sprint.
I'm moving on now, Doyle. See you and Val on the outside.
Oh, come on! Get in there! Jesus. Okay, well, that's pretty much the best you can do with that part of the level.
Jack, can you hear me? Jack?
Yeah, I'm here. What is it?
Jack, the area's full of Trigens. Looks like they're mutating humans, not just animals. Don't come down here. It's far too dangerous. What's...
Doyle, what are you gonna do? You can't just leave her down there to die.
There aren't a whole lot of options, Jack. Hell, she's halfway across the island from you.
Can you lead me to her?
I can give it a shot.
Right then. I'm going in.
Alright, well that wraps up at least this one. If you survived, good job. That's a pain in the butt, that level. I enjoy playing it. I didn't enjoy recording the walkthrough for it because trying to do that all in one hit, like any walkthrough, is extremely difficult, and as you see there, I've lost all of my armor on that first part, which is unfortunate because I kind of needed that for this upcoming level, but that's okay. I will make do. Alright everyone, thanks for watching the Far Cry 1 walkthrough, and yeah, I'll catch you guys soon in the next one. Alright, bye for now.